Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. And listen, before I move forward into this video, I gotta start it off the right way by saying RIP to this young lady, and I want to send my condolences out to her entire family about the situation that took place with her. Now, the situation is just so sad, it's lame, it's weird, it's just crazy, bro. And she really didn't deserve none of this. I mean, this is just despicable, man. But basically, long story short, and there's a lot of chilling details in here, so y'all beware. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. If you don't want to hear any of this, we'll holler at you later. But let's go ahead and get into the story. So, Miss Deja Hood, she's 18 years old. She stayed in Tyler, Texas, and she went missing, you know, for a short period of time. Her people were looking for her, and I had actually seen this before it made it all over the world, because now this is worldwide. A lot of people are talking about it and things like that, which I feel like that they should, because, you know, situations like this need awareness. But, you know, I seen people sharing it on my timeline because this is a city that is kind of close to where I'm from. It's close to my hometown, and people are going to share it because we all kind of connected. This is a little bitty area where we at in Texas. But, you know, I seen it. I shared it as well until I seen that they had found her, and I took it off my page, you know. I don't want people to ask me questions and all of that when I really just don't know the truth about none of this. Now, some of the things I'm about to tell y'all are not in video. I did actually read these details, and man, the details are so crazy. And I really wish that this didn't happen to her. But yes, Miss Deja Hood was at her friend's house, or so-called friend, or whatever the case may be. Jamaria Britton, he's 19 years old. And ultimately, he ended up taking her life. He said that him and his girlfriend had broken up. And when Miss Deja came into the room where he was at, this is what he's alleging. She touched his ear like playfully, and he said that it reminded him of his girlfriend, and he just snapped her, basically. He did all type of different things with her with a hammer. You know, there's certain things I can't say because of how YouTube is, but y'all already know what I'm saying when I say what I say. He was hitting her with it. He, you know, choked her. He did all type of different stuff while it was a 1-year-old baby there that she was babysitting. Now, I don't know what the child was, but he said that the child was watching a movie somewhere. But anyway it go, I feel like that is so despicable to do that. Just even having that spirit around that child, the energy that's going on up in that house is just crazy, you know? And I mean, there's no excuse for none of this. He said that he did this because of these reasons with his girlfriend and stuff like that. He ended up taking the 1-year-old home to the child's mother, or to the child's home, which I'm so thankful that he didn't harm the child and got the baby there in one piece. He came back home, seeing that she was still alive, and he shot her, you know what I'm saying? And he wrapped her up, shot her, you know what I'm saying? He took her life, wrapped her up, took her down into the creek and left her there, you know? And yes, one of the details that I kind of briefly went past was that she actually was calling his name. He noticed she was alive, and then he actually took her life. I wish he wouldn't have not have said nothing, but, you know, you can't victim shame. You can't victim blame. You know, we don't know her condition, what she was thinking. She probably was in a scarcity mindset or anything like that. So, yes, I'm not here to put her down in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just saying that I wish that she didn't, you know what I'm saying, say nothing. But it is what it is. So ultimately, he ended up going to jail, and he did confess about this whole situation. And I feel like that he should be prosecuted to the maximum extent as far as the law allows him to be prosecuted. You know, because, I mean, you got to think about the trauma that the mother is going through, and all her family and all her friends and things like that. Just actually knowing what took place with her can mess with you and disturb you mentally, spiritually, and even physically, man. You know, some things just hit us so hard to the point where it can just break us down. So, yes, I'm sending my condolences out to y'all. Now, we're going to get into the video footage that I do have. And yes, I was a little bit long-winded about this situation. And if you don't like it, hey, that's on you. But my supporters like me to give details, and I'm going to do that. And I want to anyway. Let's get into it. RIP to her. I want to send my condolences out to the family if y'all run across this, and the friends and everybody else. But let's get into the video, see what they got to say about it. And yeah, man, damn, it's just sad. Let's get into it, though.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're learning more about the 18-year-old Tyler woman whose body was found yesterday in a wooded area behind the Holly Tree Apartments near West Grande Boulevard. Tonight, 19-year-old Jamaria Britton is in the Smith County Jail accused of Deja Hood. Tyler police say he was the last person Deja was seen with before being found dead. Tonight, KLTV7's J.E. Conti has more on what Britton is telling authorities about the moments leading up to Hood's death.
On Monday night, just after midnight, Lakita Jordan, the mother of 18-year-old Deja Hood, reported her missing. According to an arrest affidavit, Jordan said her daughter may be with Jamaria Britton. In police custody, the affidavit states he later admitted to Hood. Britton was soon contacted by police, where he said that on Monday, he picked up Hood and a 1-year-old child that she was caring for and brought them to the Holly Tree Apartments, where he is a resident. An altercation began after Britton said he returned to the apartment to find the child under the stairwell. Britton said his, quote, fit of rage started after he said Hood tugged on his ear, which he says reminded him of what his ex-girlfriend would do. He began to with an object and struck her. A neighbor soon knocked on the apartment door to ask if everything was okay. After responding, Britton drove the child back to Hood's mother's apartment. When he returned, he discovered Hood was still alive and her. According to the affidavit, Hood was spooked by a neighbor while disposing of the body and therefore tossed her into a ravine. Police found latex gloves and footprints near a fence that blocks the ravine, as well as gloves and mud near Britton's car. J.D. Conti, KLTV 7 News.
And tonight, Jamaria Britton is being held in the Smith County Jail with bond set at $1 million.
Heartbreak and anguish tonight as friends open up about the Tyler teen who was earlier this week. Good evening and thanks for joining us for CBS 19 News at 6. I'm Brennan Gurley. 18-year-old Deja Hood was found in the Holly Tree apartment complex on Tuesday. Police say she was killed by a man who lived there. As our Raleigh Jayswell reports, those who knew her best say they will miss Deja's smile and her positive energy.
My heart just dropped because it was just so unexpected.
Man.
And then the way she went was like uncalled for, like she didn't deserve that.
Deja Hood was missing for a day until Tyler police found her lifeless body.
Whatever happened to her is just like, yeah, it wasn't like believable.
Deja was by someone she considered a friend. That friend, Jamaria Britton, who is now in the Smith County Jail for murder.
From what I know, she was there to comfort him because he didn't have nobody to talk to about things.
Deja's close friends describe her as someone who was full of life and energy.
She was always like smiling, happy. She had like great energy. She was good-hearted too. She was very talented.
When you first meet her, it's like you know her already.
Deja recently graduated from Tyler High School. She had plans of moving to a big city and going to college.
She was working hard to leave, to get a car.
I hate that that got ripped away from her before it was even started.
I know for a fact whatever he did to her, she had a strong fight.
As they scroll through their memories with Deja, one post stands out to them. The Sunday before her disappearance, Deja posted this picture on Instagram with the caption, "Unforgettable."
I feel like maybe her spirit kind of knew that she was going to go before her actual body knew. You can put somebody in jail all day long, but you can't bring nobody back.
She adds that Deja will be remembered for who she was, not what happened to her. And they will continue to keep her memory alive. In Tyler, I'm Raleigh Jayswell with CBS 19.
Tonight, a friend of the young woman whose body was found Tuesday behind a Tyler apartment complex is opening up about her friend and who she was in person. KTK's Ashlyn Anderson sat down with her to hear about the impact Deja Hood left in their hearts. Ashlyn.
Casey, Sarah Evans says they weren't just best friends, but they were more like sisters. She says Deja Hood was the most positive, genuine soul that will be missed by everyone.
A best friend's worst nightmare.
But it really just hurt my heart. It did. It hurt my heart that she had to sit there and suffer.
Sarah Evans still feels like she's in a dream after hearing reports of her best friend Deja Hood on Tuesday.
I've been making it. I've been like, I've just been asleep because every time I'm up, I think about it. I'm thinking about it every second of the day.
She doesn't want Deja to just be seen as a victim of violence, but wants the world to know the girl she's known since high school.
She's like a mom. She has a mom mentality, like 100%. Like she cared for everybody. She loved everybody.
Before her 18-year-old Deja Hood went to Sarah for everything, lately for career advice.
She liked doing hair, like installing wigs and stuff, coloring wigs. And she likes trying different stuff.
The relationship was effortless with good moments. Both girls planning to move and live in a big city like Houston one day. Dreams cut short in the hands of someone else.
He didn't only hurt her, he hurt a lot of people. He hurt a lot of people.
Deja's character and heart leaving a hole in Sarah's.
She had good intentions. She had only positive intentions on everybody.
At one point, Deja couldn't imagine life without Sarah as she gets ready to go to the Navy.
She was just like, she don't know what she gonna do. She don't know who she gonna talk to. And she was like, she was just really gonna miss me and stuff.
Now Sarah has to map out life without her best friend.
Sarah says she will continue to do activities they used to do, one being going to the lake and journaling. K2K News will continue to keep the family and loved ones in our prayers as they begin this difficult journey. Casey?
Yeah, like I said before, man, I want to send my condolences out to the family. And, you know, just hearing what they got to say about her just lets you know a lot. Like I told you before, this can be very damaging to people. You know, people who really love you and they know something happened to you, man, it can break them down. And, you know, and I mean, it can have some really, you know, severe, you know, turmoil. Some very damage over you, you know. But like I said before, it's a weird situation. He'd have to do her like that, and I feel like it was something that was, you know, premeditated. You know, for him to go have a firearm the day of, like to go get one, it just don't make no sense to me. You know, I feel like that he knew what he was about to do when he was gonna do it, and it is what it is. Just my opinion on that. I want to know why he did it, like, seriously, because that definitely ain't it. You know, I wish we can get all the details and know everything about this, but it is what it is. Everything will come to the light in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And if it does, I hope that the family can get some closure. This right here is just pitiful. And to think that, you know, these people be trusting you and you do them like this. She in your house, at your spot, and you gonna do her like that? That shit lame, bro. It is what it is, man. You know, shit. I hope that they can get some justice. I hope that he can get the full extent of the law, and it is what it is. But yeah, let me know what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you like my commentary. If you don't like my commentary, I really don't give a damn. But I will holler at y'all later on another video. RIP to her one more time, and I want to send my condolences out to the family again. I'm sorry about y'all loss. I'll holler at y'all later. All right.